Race to Indy is fast approaching its finish line, just over 2 weeks away from the start of the 2026 Big Ten Women's Basketball Tournament. And as we get set to head to Gainbridge Fieldhouse, Michigan is on an absolute heater by 21 on Sunday over Michigan State, outscoring the Spartans 26-9 in the second quarter alone and finishing off the regular season sweep after a win in East Lansing 2 weeks ago. Since New Year's Day, Michigan has lost just one conference game and with a strong finish has a legitimate shot to be a #1 seed in the NCAA tournament. Welcoming Kim Barnes-Arico, head coach of the Wolverines, for today's big interview. Kim, always great to catch up, especially when your team is playing at the level they are playing at right now. How is life in Ann Arbor?
Good morning, Rick. It's great to be here. So thanks for having me on. Life in Ann Arbor is great. We're just trying to keep up with our men's program right now with their #1 ranking.
That is a big ask, but you're not far behind, and you finish off that regular season sweep of Michigan State on Sunday, doing so in dominant fashion. Outside of what that means in terms of the standings and the national rankings, what does it mean on campus?
Yeah, it's incredible. We actually had our alums back this past weekend, and they had a chance to talk to our current team just about that rivalry and kind of what it means in the state of Michigan, what it means nationally, but really what it means and how personal it is in the state of Michigan. And you know, my first class here 14 years ago, their only time beating Michigan State was their last time playing them, and it was at Chrysler, and it was by 1 point. So for us to come away with 2 victories this season against a top team in the country, in the state of Michigan, I just think really says a ton about our team currently and about the progress of our program overall.
And also the connectivity of this team. I was watching that post-game interview with Silas Sword, surrounded by her teammates, everybody just having so much fun. I mean, you can visually see the chemistry of this team. How do you describe that connection, and how did it come about?
Yeah, the chemistry is incredible. I think when you have great leaders, and that's obviously our senior class led by Alyssa Crockett, who's our 4-year player, but then also our sophomore class that has started from the minute they stepped on campus, and that's Mila Holloway, Silas Swords, and Olivia Olson. Their chemistry on and off the court is really, really special, and they're so unselfish. Our whole entire group is really unselfish. They play for each other. They play the right way. They could care less on any given night who our leading scorer is. You know, they're celebrating Brooke behind her and the camera there. And Brooke leads the charge on the defensive end. You know, nationally, not a lot of people talk about Brooke Daniels. And, you know, our defense, the way we force turnovers has been one of the top in the country. And that is led by Brooke Daniels. And that doesn't always show up in the stat sheet. And her name doesn't really get mentioned on the national stage like it should, because she ignites our defense. But our team was in that picture just kind of celebrating her and what she brings to our team. So I think anytime you have that unselfish behavior and that unselfish attitude, it creates incredible chemistry, and we have that among our entire team.
Sila even brought that up. You guys have averaged 85 plus in your last 6 games, and the first thing she said was the key is defense, and she turned around and pointed to that exact player that you're talking about. Now, Sila had 24 in that game, arguably her best offensive performance. But one of those other sophomores, Olivia Olson, went over 20 for a 7th consecutive game. How does she continue to score at that level, despite the fact that you and she and everybody on the floor knows she's usually option #1 for the opposing defense to try to eliminate?
Yeah, I mean, if she's not arguably one of the top 5 players in the country, I don't know, you know, who is or what it takes, because just her consistency and her ability to score at all 3 levels all season long has been phenomenal. We had a matchup problem the other day. We put her in the post. You know, she leads the break for us. She's great from 3. She's great off the bounce. Her pull-up is one of the best in the country. I mean, she's just unstoppable, and she's been unstoppable all year long when she's circled at the top of everyone's scouting report. She's one of the hardest workers I've ever coached. But, you know, we talk about our team, and you talk about, you know, Silas Swords, who doesn't care if she shoots the ball, and Mila Holloway, who's always trying to think pass first. Last week, Mila had 26 points. This week, Sila had a 28-point game and then a 24-point game. And Olivia has scored seven straight times over 20 points. So I think, it's really hard to circle who do you want to stop? Who are you trying to stop when you have so many offensive weapons? And then, we failed to mention Ashley Sofocanic, who's just been phenomenal for us lately and given us that inside presence. And then Kendall Dudley, who's kind of a matchup problem. She can take you on the inside or she can take you on the outside. And then, our sixth player of the year in Tayala Delfos for us. So, we have so many weapons from an offensive perspective. But what Liv has been able to do game in and game out is really, I don't see very many players around the country that are able to make the impact that she's made for us.
And those three players, Kim, played so much last year as freshmen. We watched them on the floor this year, and everybody just considers them to be grizzled veterans. Do you ever have to remind yourself sometimes that they've actually only been on campus for less than 2 full years?
Yes, I have to remind myself that quite often. And I have to remind them of that because they want to think that they're grown seniors. And I have to oftentimes remind them that they are still growing and they are still learning and they are still developing. And, that's why I said at the beginning, I look so much to Alyssa Crockett or Brooke Daniels or some of the players that have that type of experience under their belt. And, Brooke and I oftentimes have our arm around each other and say, this young group of sophomores have no idea what they're going to feel like when they're seniors because they don't know. They just know that they've made an impact from the minute that they've stepped on campus, and they know also that they are still growing and continuing to improve every day. I have individual meetings with them all and watch film with them all and just talk about, where we see them getting better and where we see them continuing to grow. And, Mila and I have a, film every week, and she says, I can't even look at myself from last year. And last year, she was a freshman point guard on the biggest stage, making the impact that she was. And just her growth from last year to this year and the steps that she's taken forward as only a sophomore. So I just think they're so humble. They are such incredible workers. And they just want to be the best. And for us yesterday or 2 days ago was such a special moment because we had Naz on campus and just, honoring Naz and the legacy that she left inside this program. But even Naz have an opportunity to speak to them and just, how special they are and how much they've meant to Michigan women's basketball, following Naz's lead. And Naz came in as someone that wanted to hang a banner and someone that wanted to make a run to the Sweet 16 and the Elite Eight. And now watching, Olivia Olson decide to come here to follow Naz because of Naz and what she meant to our program, but then also the legacy that they can leave and the championships that they are trying to win.
Kim, you look at what's remaining for you guys on the schedule. You arguably have the toughest remaining schedule, not just in the Big Ten, but in the country. You go to Iowa this weekend. You go to Ohio State next Wednesday. Then you come back to finish things off against the Maryland team that right now is absolutely living on the road. So for your team, what's the key to closing strong with so much still to play for over the next week and a half?
Yeah, that's a great question. And I said to our team until the beginning of February when I had to give them the calendar, I didn't know what our February was. I just heard the rumblings from the outside noises of what our February is going to look like. But I couldn't imagine it was going to look like what it actually does look like. But I'm trying to make that a real positive. And I do think for us, it means that television has picked up all of these games. It means that our team is going to be watched on the national stage, and it's so great for the Big Ten and for our conference to have this type of platform and this type of growth. Right now, we are the best conference in college basketball, and I know I've continued to say that through the years, but from top to bottom, our conference is absolutely ridiculous. And we are going to face the top teams on the road and at home to finish this stretch. So it's going to be a grind. We know that for sure. But we also are believers in the process. And, in our league, you can never look past your next opponent because it is a great opponent. And when you have to play them on their home court, it's even tougher. And at Iowa, it's never been easy for us. I don't think it's ever easy for anyone. The last time there was when Caitlin Clark broke the record. So, I have vivid memories of that game. So we know how challenging our upcoming schedule is going to be, and we have to take it one game at a time, and we have to try to be the best Michigan team that we can possibly be that day before we look past incredible, incredible Iowa team and an incredible Iowa program. So, like I said, our league is tough from top to bottom, and it'll start for us on Sunday at Iowa.
I love that description. Ridiculous, because that's exactly what this level of competition is, night in and night out. Also remarkably entertaining over the next week and a half. Kim Barnes, Arico, we truly appreciate the time. Best of luck to you guys, not just during that stretch, but of course in Indianapolis and the NCAA tournament as well.
Thanks, Rick. I appreciate you so much having us on, and it's been an exciting time for Big Ten women's basketball.
So Michigan, thanks to the win over Michigan State and Ohio State's loss to Maryland over the weekend, now sits a full 2 wins ahead of Iowa. You see, the Hawkeyes are just 1 loss behind Michigan in the loss column. Wolverines and everybody else still trailing UCLA. But if the tournament started today, UCLA would be the 1, Michigan the 2 seed, Iowa the 3, and Ohio State the 4, as the Hawkeyes right now have the 2-team tiebreaker